All right, Twitter, you win this round. Getting reminded that the movie by Kubrick, Lolita, is based on the 1955 novel written by Nabokov. I didn't go the step further. Well done. Well done, smart Twitter. Smart Twitter. I say smart Twitter because you know what I learned this week? And it's on the podcast, Eat, Drink, Smoke. Me, I'm Tony Katz, by the way. How you doing? Tony Katz today, 833-GOT-TONY, 833-468-8669. You know what I learned this weekend? I learned that there is white Twitter.
What?
There is something called white Twitter.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
What? It turns out there's also something called black Twitter.
Acrid nuggets.
I don't lie about these things. Supposedly, you want to talk about how a narrative gets done? Follow this. Disney is doing a live-action version of The Little Mermaid. Right? Don't they have one of Mulan coming out, I think? Right? So they're doing a live-action version of The Little Mermaid. And the character Ariel, the mermaid, is getting played by a black woman. Oh, I'm sorry. No reaction? Yeah, because there is none to be had. This is who they cast. So what happened was that in the social media worlds, a couple people were like, oh, this is silly. Hans Christian Andersen wrote this, and it was a Nordic, and she was described as red hair and blue eyes. Why aren't we making that Ariel? And of course, those people who were looking for anything to be racist took that and said, white people are losing their minds over a black woman playing the mermaid. And referred to it as white Twitter. I'd never heard it referred to as white Twitter a day in my life.
This is true. My girlfriend loves The Little Mermaid. And so she was like, I don't really care of her race, but like scientifically speaking, if she lived deep in the ocean, she wouldn't be able to be black. And I go, it's a movie about a mermaid. Are you talking about scientific accuracy?
I think that's great. I think that's great that she's put that much thought into it. I would do anything to videotape your dinner table conversations. Anything. And please, Lord, start making that part of the show. I want one dinner table conversation. Ari's Dinner Conversations should be its own website. Good Lord. So, yeah, the problem is no one's complaining about it. No one cares. They found 3 tweets about it, and they've written these articles. And it brings up a real interesting truism, and we get into it on the podcast, which you can get at Apple Podcasts. Eat, Drink, Smoke. Subscribe, give it a 5-star review. So go to Apple Podcasts, Eat, Drink, Smoke, and you can get it. Or you can go to, you know what Bitly is, the URL shortener, bit.ly. Bitly, bit.ly/Eat, Drink, Smoke. You can get it there as well. What has happened is that the media apparatchik, the cable news outlets and others, have learned that social media is a great way for them to move narrative. See, it's great that they're able to say, oh, here's a black Ariel. Oh, you know, someone's going to be upset about that. Then they find 3 tweets out of 9 trillion, and they're able to write a story about it. Social media help them move the narrative. And that's the moment that social media became this nasty kind of hell on earth, is when the mainstream media realized that they didn't have to fight with social media. They could utilize social media to move narrative and still move it in a bigger way than social media can. Amplify it, if you will. Because it doesn't matter who you are, it doesn't matter how big your Twitter following is, you still like seeing your face on TV. Old habits die hard. So people realizing this push to say stranger and more outrageous things so they'll be utilized in cable news, and then therefore the cycle continues. That's why I think you see it. That's what social media has done. Or I should say that's what media has done to social media. They figured out a way to use it to their advantage, to their most base type of narrative seeking and stretching. That's very much where we're at. So we got into that on the podcast. White Twitter. No one cares that Ariel is being played by a black woman, except I thought the social justice warriors should be up in arms. Because what they told me was, if the character is gay, you have to have a gay actor. If the character is transgender, you have to have a transgender character. This is what they told me. This is what they told me. The mermaid had red hair and blue eyes. So why? That's what you got to have. That's what you got to have. So where are they? Oh, and by the way, the mermaid also had totally white skin. The silence of the social justice warrior is also the story, because what they object to isn't real. They don't have any desire for justice whatsoever. They only have desires for what they consider to be woke. They don't care. Zero caring whatsoever. There will never be a moment where there'll be like, ooh, a person of color was cast and that character wasn't a person of color. We should object. No. They'll be like, finally, equality. The rest of us are going to be like, is it good? Will the live action be good? Like, I'll watch the live action Mulan. Will it be good? Nothing else even comes close to mattering. But on this idea, this is about identity politics, right?